The first thing to really understand is that it's really not about data. It's true that we are the new data and that we are being mined to an even greater extent for our habits online, our emotions on and offline, our genetics, and our literal physical body. But it isn't really an information war. If it was about information, it would be so easy, because people would be able to, in the end, find the right information, and the right information would actually decide things. But information never decides anything. Because if we don't have the frequency, and if we can't see through the information, and if we can't feel what is going on, then information is absolutely useless. So this is a lot more to do with you and your deep primal instincts. It's about what's registering in your own system, not somebody else's system, and not according to the information that is provided by any external authority, however truthful they may be. There's another type of signal in this world. It's the signal that comes out of your source connection, which gives you a real-time live feed on what is going on. And that is where, if there's a battle, the real battle is going on. There is an attempted hijack of your natural, spontaneous responses that are based in the originality and the purity of your own self, such that whatever you feel or register is immediately invalidated by an external set of rules or requirements. And this is really deeply affecting our relationships with our friends and the landscape of our families and emotional bonds. And this month has been extremely testing and very difficult for a lot of you in the space. I have seen the patterns developing strongly towards a fierce kind of rebuttal of people who can't see and who don't understand, and a collapse into sometimes a lot of sadness and depression and also strong anger. And this is completely understandable. This is not about spirituality. This is not about being pure in the sense of always being happy and peaceful about what's happening in the world. It's impossible. What's happening in the world right now is really, really sad and regrettable in many ways, even though it is part of a regeneration and a rebuilding which will ultimately be much better. There are huge amounts of betrayal going on, the crushing of the human spirit, the tearing down of truth-telling. There are massive amounts of ridiculing, cruelty, and dysfunctional behaviour impacting all of us. And it is a very difficult time for anyone, however well they are equipped to deal with what is going on. There is an attempt to take over your own mainframe, literally from the inside out. There is a pressing going on right into the inner world of your being, such that you strongly want to push everything out and away so you can preserve breathing space for yourself. And sometimes you have to work very hard to do that, and normally it wouldn't take that much effort to have exactly the same effect, and it can be very exhausting. I understand. So don't worry if you are feeling down and depressed. It is part of the experience right now while you gather yourself and focus and find the new focus point for moving forward. The new focus point for moving forward is very much about what works according to what you know and believe to be true and right for yourself. And taking absolute responsibility for that and seeing through the distraction.